Well, hello again, my mischievous minions. Welcome back, baby. That's right, it's SimCity Evildoer. Very evil indeed. So we're already on our mining operation here. We've got kind of a small city started up at top. Down here we've got area to expand, as well as some iron ore just down below those trees that's hidden, as well as here out in this open area. That's why it's basically been avoided like the plague. So we've got a lot of homes being built and a lot of people moving in, a little bit of upgrading going on, not too much, but we're off to a good start. One of the most important things for an industrial city is going to be fire control, and we'll do that as soon as our population permits. One thing I'd like to do is, at least by the end of this time we have here today, is to upgrade the town hall to a city hall and build our first module, which, by the way, we've built our, at our other city, we built our, I guess we can't even see the upgrades, but we built the Department of Education and the city finance portions at our previous two cities. And here I'm not too sure what we're going to need. I haven't put too much thought into it, but we'll do that by the end. Something that fits the city but would benefit others. Probably the Department of Safety would be important, especially for Great Britain, which Great Britain eventually will use the tourism option. But yeah, so let's see. We've got some real nice income going on. I've sped the game. By the way, sometimes I play on slow, sometimes I play on medium, and the reason is just because sometimes we want to grow, and sometimes we want to slow, sometimes we want to go. But together, we just go with the flow. You know what I mean, bro? All right, so now hold on a second. Hold on. Did you just click off this video? Now, come on. Dr. Vu's going to fire the laser at your house if you... Okay. All right, so we do have a need for police, but really, what is it? Oh, a high need for police with one criminal at large in the region. I guess it's up to our taxpayers to pay for whoever and wherever he happens to be. Now, we don't really need a school, but I guess it wouldn't hurt. It would lower injuries, so that would be an important upgrade for us. So let's go ahead and build our school up here. Regardless of, even if you don't want your Sims to be very educated, it's probably not a bad idea to at least build one grade school. Again, it helps lower the amount of deaths in the city because Sims are, quote unquote, smarter, and also it helps to lower crime and also lower derpiness. So patently proven. I'm going to try to spread this out a little bit more than usual. Sometimes I put them on every street, and that's just because of heavy density cities. I don't want one kid to miss out on the bus at all, especially when you're trying to, build an educational city. But we'll put one at every block. It looks like we're pretty efficiently covered. That may have been a little more than necessary on that side, but that's okay. So it's now pitch dark. It's nighttime. It's scary. That school will start up in the morning. It's already 1 a.m., so that's good. We're off to a really good start. Our industrial buildings are churning away. Really nice placing on those. Wow, that's really cool. It's not too often I actually enjoy the beauty of the game, regardless of what you might think. And I know EA has made some, very evil choices, which for some reason I have to approve of. In fact, not actually, Dr. Vu marvels at the evilness of that corporation. Yes, it's like, he's the alpha and they're the Omega. Omega Corp coming 2014. So, wow, look at that guy's waving. Hi. What's his name? His name is Gerardo May. Haven't had a day off in years. Came from the Double Dip Goo Factory. Excellent. A lot of people waving. What's coming out of here? We've got this workshop over here producing boxes. Yes, all necessary boxes. What the hell does that do? It stamps something flat on a diagonal surface. Okay, that's very interesting. Over here we have another workshop. Sounds like bottles. It sounds like a recycling plant. It's kind of nice. Speaking of recycling, that is a great way for us to get additional alloy. Here we could produce regular metal. And by the way, what does that Great Works need? Let's take a look at that again. This also could help us. Building a recycling center here could also help produce plastic, which will eventually come out at Petrograd, that will build over there. And Great Britain will be over there at the end. But to build a Great Work, let's see which one we'll need. Yes, the solar farm will need a lot of plastic, a lot of alloy, and a lot of processors. Again, those processors will come probably a little bit from Vuniversity because they'll be really perfect for it, but also Villanville. Apparently, Vuniversity needs health service, so, but they don't because we just built our our clinic there. Speaking of clinics, I don't think we need one at the moment. What we do need is a lot of more population. We're getting closer. And the only way to do that, I guess, is to expand. And I guess we can do that back here. I'm going to try to think of a good way to do this. Homes there and there would probably be a good idea. Some extra homes here, there, and there would also be okay. So long as we're not too close to the ore. And that's just fine. So, yes, the ore, there will probably be another road jutting out. Actually, probably to connect with this one coming next to the water tower there. Let's just look underground. There it is. So connecting there might be perfect. You'd think it was blocking it off, but we could actually put one facility here, and we could build a road that goes right into this. You know, it looks like a fish kind of. So we'll put a couple that go right into the head of the fish. Boom, headshot. We got it, baby. So we've got a good increase of population, 55, 81. Looks like a lot of people are just coming on in. That's perfect. And let's look at our school. How is that doing? Got 10 students already. How many are in the city? Can we see that if we look? Let's go to our educational tab. Looks like we've got 400 students in the city, so that's going to be a little short. We'll see if they all actually get to school, though. We'll upgrade when needed there. One thing I did say is we'll need the fire station, so the sooner the better on that one, I'd say, and especially since we've got so many industrial buildings. We'll probably put it, I don't know, I don't like building in curves, but well, most of our main city is going to be up here, so we may as well put it right there, and hopefully we won't need there won't be many or much of a need for upgrading that in the future. There will be, but hopefully we don't have to max it out, and we probably won't even get to needing the large fire station. So we've got our nice blob here for housing all of our workers. We've got 3,000 population. We've got a nice space down here to expand to, but that's going to be later. Also down here, I mean, that's just worthless space. But one thing we do need is the brainwashing area. That's right. A lot of these workers have been talking about freedom and liberty and voting. We've got to get rid of that by putting down Dr. Vu's, well, his building of greatness. So we could actually build it right here. I, for one, would like to put it up kind of closer, but then again, you get that terrain is too steep thing. So I think what we'll do is eventually, this thing is spewing crap, and hopefully this building can do the same, but unfortunately there's not enough room for it. Oh, I know, some of you are laughing, I heard you. Alright, so, I don't know where to, I would like to put it over here, and I don't want to block the City Hall's expansion. It would be perfect if it was right at the end of this road, but I may have botched that a little bit. Damn my botulism. We'll put it over here, huh? And in fact, that'll make a lot of people in the city happy. So let's do that instead. And by happy, I mean brain control. Look at how happy they are now. Oh my god. And look at all the upgrades. Any upgrading? No? Okay, well. Anyway, regardless, they're happy. And our the Pina Colada distribution continues. Main network link connected. Look at that. You can just see it now. One shooting over to the other, and then the next one. You know, you see that? Pew, pew. Yeah, it's like it. You can't see it. You can only see it if you're evil. So if you do see it, you should probably consult a counselor or get some therapy. Possibly a psychologist. Not a psychiatrist, though. Well, talk out your feelings, everybody. Talk them out. That's what I do. This whole YouTube thing, therapy for me, as well as building, you know, giant evil lasers. Now, we need a... looks like injured sim, so we need a clinic. And we're also going to need to probably update our school a little bit. So I think the best way to do that... I want to build across... I'm like so opposed to building on the other side of this road. For good reason. We can actually build here, though. That's going to be perfect. I just don't want to block a lot of our, you know, our orange... our orangey goodness. It's like underground tang. We will need a we definitely needed that clinic because of all the looks like we're maxed out on students. Perfect. We will need the clinic because of all the yeah, that's perfect. All right, all we'll ever need. Clinic needed, a lot of industrial buildings. That's the end of that. Alright, so our goal again here was just to expand. Now, I know you've probably seen the same thing multiple times because of how many times we've started a new city, but it'll only happen 2 more times, and you'll see the beginning of greatness. And the cool thing is each city is really its own specialization, with that specialization in mind for the greater or eviler good. Yes, for the eviler good. That's right. So, let's see, a couple 6 sims. We need to, apparently there's 0 crimes committed per day, but there's a desperate need for police. Nice try. We have 150 students being taught with room for 550 now, so that should be perfect. With those added classrooms, that is a perfect addition for our city. So let's take a look at everything. We've got good water coming. We've got a lot of we've got extra space for the extra sewage. City Hall's almost ready to upgrade to, or rather, the town hall's almost ready to upgrade. It's going to be our goal, at least. We didn't hit it last time, but that's our goal for this time, no matter what. We do want to upgrade some things to try to help that. What do we do? All right, let's see. We could build some nice flowers over here, but we need something to make everybody happy. We could actually build on the sides of City Hall. No, that might block the modules that we eventually may or may not need to build. Regardless, we could build in front of the worship center here, or right next to the school, even though it's best to put these in the middle because, you know, it's kind of a circular effect. We could still build something back here and make these buildings higher density. You can actually see the buildings that have upgraded themselves here, you know, in these smaller regions, smaller neighborhoods, because of the beautiful touches we put on everything. Now, I'm not exactly sure if nature helps here. If we build, for instance, I don't know, what's a nice one? Roadside swaying tree, rustling. Let's do the shade tree. I don't know if this exactly helps with the city beauty, but let's go ahead and do it. Apparently I can't put these trees down. Oh, okay, now I can, I guess. We'll put one down every other side of the road. I don't know if this is really going to affect, if it's just aesthetic or if it actually has, again, some sort of effect, but we'll put it on our main roads that we've built, and so you'll be able to better tell where most of the traffic should be coming from and where it should be going. We'll go right on down the road. Eastbound and down, loaded up and trucking. I'm like a regular Johnny Shades seed. Alright, so there we go. City Hall, perfectly in the middle of that road. I couldn't be happier with that placement. Really couldn't. Alright, so I don't think it had any real effect on any of their happiness, so at least we know that. But we do need to make them happier to increase that pop, baby. How do we do it? What do we do? Plaza. I think sports would be good for them. They need to be these Steelbergians need to be physically fit to, you know, do all the manual labor they need to do, and not to mention all of the underground work they will be doing soon enough with the iron ore mining. I don't want to build another skate park, although it fits perfectly. I could probably go for nature, but that again is too small. Plazas are always nice. We could fit one in maybe. Oh, that would be perfect. Let's actually, you know what? If we build that close to the road, that will have a greater effect on the commercial businesses as well. It doesn't seem very fitting here at the moment, but you'll see. So we should have immediate upgrades in the city. Oh, that's perfect. It's amazing how important little upgrades like that are. Let's see if we can fit a sliver of trees in on either side. Oh, we can. Perfect. All right, what kind of trees do we want? Do we want the tall tree row or the short tree row? Let's do tall. And that looks really nice. I don't like, by the way, how there's like perfect grass under it and how it seems to fold under into the earth, but I don't make the game. I just make the videos. So let's see if we can hit that population then. We've actually dropped in pop. We've dropped the pop. Why? We need to get up to 5. So let's do that. That is our goal. Let's just speed everything up and watch all these upgrades. Now, with upgraded commercial buildings comes upgraded homes. And we could also lower taxes to adjust some of that as well, but it doesn't work as well. Again, a huge demand for police, but we've only got one criminal. You know, honestly, if you lived in a city of, you know, a couple thousand people and there was only one criminal, I think that'd be pretty good still. All right, So we've really dropped in our income. We've really dropped in our pop. People are leaving. I don't, that always bothers me too, by the way, when you upgrade and people actually start to leave the city. Like, you provided more homes, you've provided more services, and now it's time to leave. Honey, we've got fire, we've got a clinic, we've got a school. Let's get out of here. This place sucks. Alright, so we do have at least some buildings. Well, you know what? We could upgrade to medium. Well, eventually we could upgrade to high density here, and other little cities could remain medium. I'm not exactly sure. But we should upgrade the rest of our dirt roads then. I think we'll cut this one off here, and that'll be that. But again, our mission will be to upgrade our city hall, get the module, and then move on. And once we start work on the Great Works, we will be back to finish this city a little bit more. We will need recycling in the future. We'll need a lot of workers. We'll have a lot more space. A lot more jobs will come too, by the way. And apparently there's a high, I love this, there's a high residential demand apparently, but it's lowering. So, and again, like, making taxes zero, nobody's interested. It's really strange. Oh, SimCity. So anyway, she's looking good, and she's really going to help us here in the future. I really love this city already. Ooh, scout, get down. Who the hell is that? Is that Shadow over there? Who the hell was that? Let's use our X-ray vision. There he goes. Hold on a second. Oh, they're gonna find me soon. We need to work quickly. The Rat Pack is coming, and we can't waste time. Alright, until next time, friends and fans. Raptor for Dr. Vu, reminding you to keep that evil genius hand strong. We'll see ya. Bye.